Because my son was waking up like 2, 3 in the morning. Oh, he's going to kill me. Having nightmares because the kid was apparently, y'all, he was peeking through the bushes trying to find him saying, I'm going to get you. I'm going to kill you. That's what the kids were saying. Hey guys, welcome back to Bougie Palace. And today, as you can see from the title, we are doing Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay Biscuit Waffles and a deep fried lobster tail. I am so excited to try this and a little bit nervous. Let's just get into this video. Okay guys, so we got two choices. We have some Aunt Jemima buttermilk syrup. And then I saw Stephanie eating this today. Shout out to Hanging with Stephanie. I saw her eating this on her video, so I wanted to try it as well. But I'm afraid, y'all, should I just douse it all over it? Or should we dip? Like, what if it's not good with syrup? And what if it's not good with that? I don't really learn math lessons. Let's just do it. Oh, I'm so scared. All right, so I can't really see. Get into this waffle, y'all. I just cannot believe it. Cheddar Bay. And it smells amazing. Oh my gosh. All right. So y'all know I can't use a fork and a knife for obvious reasons. So I'm going to have to use my finger. I want to try the waffle first. Just because I don't even think this is a thing. Like, I just made it a thing. I'm going to give y'all the first bite of the waffle. Look at it. It's beautiful. Hot. Oh, a lot of syrup on it. It tastes like real life. So y'all know I asked y'all before what we wanted to do with this lobster. And I got mixed responses. But then this morning, like every time I open my darn pantry, the Red Lobster mix falls on my foot. And it hit me. I was like, oh, it's happening. Guys, you have to try this. I know it sounds weird. It's so good. And then I couldn't find my waffle iron. So I had to go buy a waffle iron on my lunch to pull this off. It's somewhere in my garage or my attic. I don't know. Y'all, for real, I'm too hungry for this. Let me get this lobster in a minute. Hold on. Man, that's so good. Why nobody don't do it in the restaurant? I'm telling y'all these blessings in life. Okay. This bad boy was huge. He shrunk a little bit. But he was huge. Like, look at this and look at my face. And I forgot to do a thumbnail. I mean, look at this. Look at my whole head. It's beautiful. All right, now let's eat them. I'm going to go in beast mode. Kind of just want to pull this off. Okay, that hurt. Oh my God. It is so tender. And usually I frown on tender when it comes to lobster and shrimp. But my God, I'm buying another one. I have another one in my freezer. Tad bit smaller. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to give y'all a bite on this side. But look at that. Look at that meat. Look at that white meat. I fried it just like you fry chicken. Told y'all guys are so good. It's gonna be a messy one, y'all. Maybe I need to take a bite of them together. But hold on. Your girl is speechless. Okay, let's do a bite together for real. Everybody needs to try this in life. Dang, how am I gonna bite it if I might have to pull it off. It's tender enough. Okay. Should I put syrup on it? I'm gonna have to wash this whole bottle of syrup off. All right, look at this bite. My God. It's just like eating chicken and waffles. And if you've never had that, try it. I'm gonna get full because I have some extra batter and I baked some biscuits, but I ate them. I'm so sorry. I was waiting on the lobster to cool off, so I ate the biscuits. There was only 3 of them. I ate 2. Hot. So if you don't know, Red Lobster sells their biscuit in a box in the grocery stores. And that's what I use. How was y'all weekend? Excuse me. What did everybody do? What did you eat? Okay, this is too much. This looks crazy on camera. It's juicy. It almost tastes like pork chop. Is that crazy? I haven't had a pork chop since I was a little girl. I had a crazy weekend. Not crazy, just busy. We thought soccer season was over, but my son got invited to be in the tournament. So it was 4 games. So we were super tired, and it was 95 degrees in Atlanta. So it was back-to-back games, and then it wasn't his team, it was the team that we competed against our last game. We lost to them, but they one of the parents called me and was like, hey, can he come play in our tournament? So that was dope. Excuse me. This is amazing. Don't judge me. I like syrup. And he recognized like a couple of the players from school, but majority he did not know. And one of the moms was like, hey, before the next game starts, we're gonna have a birthday party at one of those trampoline places. And I was like, great. Like, I think she just didn't want us to feel like not included. Exclude me. I'm fine. I am so fine not being a part of the birthday club. But we ended up having to go. So it was just a back-to-back pack weekend. on top of everything else. Y'all know what else happened this weekend? I had to deal with a little bullying situation. I don't even know. Bully is such a strong word, but I'm going to call it that because the kid was a 4th grader and my kid is in the 1st grade. Give me another bite. Look at that. Look at that goodness. So they started playing outside for the first time. Whenever we got back from spring break vacation, they started like banging on my door, ringing my bell, yelling his name outside. I don't know where these kids came from. So they've been playing ever since. So that's been a good, what, 3-4 weeks back to back? I feel like I got food all over my face. I'm sorry. And then all of a sudden, the bigger kids started wanting to play. I couldn't figure out, like, why would y'all want to play with these babies? But whatever. So fast forward to the weekend. Maybe that may have been Friday night or Saturday night. I can't remember. The kid decides they wanted to play hide and seek. And for whatever reason, my kid was like, I'm finished, I'm done. So the 4th grader was like getting pissed because he didn't want to play anymore. So he pushed him and hit him. And we got like these large rocks all throughout the neighborhood, like over by the ponds and stuff. They're like huge. So he picked that up to chase my kid to hit him with it. Y'all know that was never going down. Luckily, my kid is fast as freaking the Flash. And he was able to outrun him. So I just happened to go outside to check on him. Because I've been checking up like every 5 minutes. I'm peeking outside because this is new to me. I don't know how this works. We had like cousins and siblings to play with. We weren't like sending our kids outside alone. So when I did, one of the little girls was like, he went that way. A boy was chasing him saying, I'm going to kill you. Oh yeah? Okay. That's what we're doing? So I went and grabbed my slides. Y'all know the ones you leave by the front door to check the mail. And went to see what was going on. I never saw the kid. The kid had already taken off. But I saw my kid like panting, couldn't breathe. So his little friends told me what happened. So I was like, JK. My son's name is JK. I always call him the kid. I think it was Chump Queen was like, what's the kid's name? So I was like, JK, you let this kid hit you? Like, why didn't you come get me? Like, you let him beat you up? And then the other kid who's in his class was like, actually, JK beat him up. And I'm looking like inside, I'm like, hype. Like, yeah. That's so bad, y'all. Erase that part. But I'm like, no, you should not be putting your hands on a child. Like, you're in the 4th grade. Why are you hitting a 1st grader? Like, you really... And when I saw who the kid was, I was like, oh. He would never stand up to a kid his age, just to say that. So, he hit another kid on the head with whatever, and that kid actually had a bruise. So, long story short, the mom, I don't even want to tell y'all this part. It's like I finally got my ratchet hood moment. But the mom of that kid called me immediately and was like, yeah, this kid is in her daughter's class. He's a problem child. He has all these rage issues. He called her daughter the B word, tries to fight her, like she's just over it. So I was like, listen, I'm going to talk to the parent. Do you know where they live? You like, I'm going to handle it. Y'all handle it how y'all want. I didn't want it to be a team situation. So, y'all, I'm full. I'm just going to finish telling y'all the story and pick on the food. Because it gets good. So we got, so I was dealing with soccer and was like, okay, I'll deal with that when I get back. Let's just focus on this first, right? Oops. So we got in from the second tournament. Literally, I closed my garage and my doorbell was ringing. It's that kid's mom. She was like showing me the gash on her son's head, how it had gotten worse overnight. So she was like, I'm finna go over there. I said, well, don't you think it would be too much for us to like one-on-one like gang up on her? You know what I mean? Won't you think that's like teaming up if both parents show up? She was like, so and what? Y'all, it's so funny to me because I am not about the life. When I tell y'all I have like zero drama in my life, always. So I was like, all right. She was like, girl, get in. So we're going over there like we could go to jail. Like people, you never know how another person can react. You just can't roll up on people. So anyway, we get there and it was not what you would have expected. The mom, yeah, I know this looks tough, but when I tell y'all it's so good, but the bright light. The mom opened the door and she looked like she was straight out of the 1950s, like a 1950s model, but also all the mannerisms. Flour on her all over the place. Like she was just kept, you know what I mean? Without sounding rude. So while we were prepared to just be like, look, I'm going to get your kid, I felt so sorry for her. Like she looked fragile, very weak. And she was like, I don't know. Tell me, what do you guys want me to do to him? And I'm like, if you need me to tell you how to raise your kid, let me just handle him myself. I was like, well, where is he? She was like, well, he's not home. So I was like, okay. So she apologized or whatever. And we agreed, just don't let them play together anymore. So, So fast forward to Monday morning, this morning, I got to that bus bright and early, waiting for him. He was already there. And I made it very clear, don't you ever put your hand on my kid again. He's crying, boo-hoo. Miss Honey, I didn't do it, Miss Honey. It wasn't me. I said, stop crying. You weren't crying when you were around here chasing him with a rock saying, I'm going to kill you. You weren't around here crying when you were hitting him and bullying everybody else, were you? Oh, he's just putting on the whole show. Needless to say, we won't have to deal with him. And I was halfway waiting on his parents to knock on my door. Because I went off. Because my son was waking up like 2, 3 in the morning. Oh, he's going to kill me. Having nightmares. Because the kid was apparently, y'all, he was peeking through the bushes trying to find him, saying, I'm going to get you. I'm going to kill you. That's what the kids were saying. Who does that? So, yeah, she's just, her hands are washed. She don't know what to do with her kid. And it's so sad when you have those situations. Because I don't know if I was in her shoes what I would do. I don't know. God, later was good. But you're not going to hit my kid. So, I don't even got to worry about him anymore. Well, my kid don't. I don't know about the other ones. Yeah, so that's our little story time for today. I'm going to finish biting on this off camera. Because this video is getting too long. And I can really get savage with it with y'all not looking at me. Alright guys, so I will see you guys in the next video.